time for some information on Linux. I used Windows XP all my life, but recently I've been enticed by Linux because why Windows Vista, like, they talk about the 32-bit version crashes a lot, though it only crashed just randomly and seldom at times. It did damage my computer a lot and caused the virus protection program did have a lot of hassle. So I was tempted to use Ubuntu Linux. It's a free type of operating system brought to you by Linux, the foundation. You can download it just by searching Linux or on the Linux Foundation itself on linux.com. Ubuntu is basically it's like a crossbreed between so many things. It comes with so much free software you just don't know what to do with it. It comes with a complete word processor, documents, spreadsheets. You have access to over thousands from people in the community of stuff. So instead of paying $150 or something for Office for the suite, you can just get that for free. I use it because one of the goodest thing about Ubuntu is that they have a feature called Live Disk, where you just download it onto a DVD or CD, and then when you put it in your computer and you reboot it, it'll activate. It'll when you boot up your computer, because when your computer boots up, it will use your CD drive usually first. So when it uses your CD drive and it reads it, you'll see that, and you can choose the thing, run it without harming your computer. So it activates a live disk. Be aware that if you shouldn't open up your disk during this entire time. This is useful for downloading things, but otherwise I wouldn't. It's just good for downloading and stuff. The thing about Ubuntu, it's really lightweight. Takes up only a few gigabytes. Whereas like the Vista takes up about 30 or so. Some other things good about Linux is that not many viruses or malware affect it, whereas thousands affect PC. They have a lot of stuff. Comes with Mozilla right out of the box. Mozilla and that work hand in hand. You can have access to basically all the games found on Windows by using a software called Wine, which basically emulates Windows operating system. Where if you don't own Windows Vista and you want to play games specifically for Vista, you can just get Linux, download Wine, and select from Wine options to run it like Windows Vista, which is probably one of the best things, because Vista costs about from XP to Vista it's about $120. The home basic, that's what I know. The thing though, I really stopped using Vista. Though Ubuntu does have a downfall, not many things are compatible with it. Like some are, but most if you want to do anything like what I do, mainstream stuff like iTunes, you can't really do stuff like that. You have to get Amazon MP3 player, and it's a hassle to reformat a lot of this stuff. You can't use AIM. You can use this thing called Game, or you can use AIM 1.6, or something like that. It's really old and outdated, like from 2000 or something. Well, otherwise, I'd say Ubuntu is good for like a person or any Linux system in general for like scientists, people in education fields who just use stuff for education and scientific benefits. Some more things. Well, that's basically about it about Ubuntu. That's the only one I tried. Also, there's hundreds of different variations because people just modify the Linux shell. I tried also Fedora. It's kind of the same. That's really about it. Well, something else I'll say that Ubuntu itself, the website by Canacolia Industries from Britain, they charge it for free because they get their money off of buying computer support, where it's like $200 for a year of computer support. Because Ubuntu and Linux in general is just good for server, not home computer use. I wouldn't recommend getting it for a main PC, but if you have something old that really isn't working well, I should try Linux because like I said, it's incredibly lightweight and good for stuff like that. Well, thank you.